What's up, folks? I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm checking that. This is the first time it's the second time I've live streamed. It's the first time I've live streamed by myself. I'm actually going to check on my phone to the YouTube channel to see if I am in fact live. Bear with me just a second, and we are going to go through the creation process of a character. I already have one. I already have one set up. Well, come on, I can't find. Where's my channel? DIDNT. Didn't get good. I thought that was an appropriate. Oh, yeah, it says I'm live. That's good. All right, yep, good deal. All right. All right, now. Well, hold on. I'm in my. Now we're cooking with hot butter. Well, my name is Tony. This is Didn't Get Good. This is the inaugural launching of me doing some live streaming. I like this game so much, I thought I would start that. What you're going to get from this is you're going to see me try to get good at the game. I currently am not good. I do have a lot of experience, but I'm not good at the game. So we're going to have me practicing PvE, PvP. This is part one of me putting a build together to go into the DLC. I see we've got somebody watching. Hopefully you enjoy what's going on. And yeah, let's get right into it. So we're going to do a new game, and I got to select a character. I have already looked at the build calculator, and it looks like the hero is the way to go. I'm going to do type A because we're going to do choose a base template. Wow, it's been a minute since I've done this. Well, first off, we got to name him Uno. This character's name is Uno. I had a character like that when the game, my second time to play through, I created a new character. And I created this character Uno based off a character in Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series. And he was a swordsman. I thought he was interesting. But anyway, we're going to, yeah, right there, load a favorite. So as you see, I've got several of these. In fact, this one is Gandalf. How can you? Hold on a second. How can I zoom in R2? I don't want to zoom in on his crotch. I want to zoom in on his head. Anyway, I got Gandalf. I got this one that I kind of like. This is a Dex character. I call her Nightshade. This was me messing around with an old man Chad. This is Kratos. Anyway, this is Uno. And we're going to discard present changes in favor of this. And we're going to go to the aged voice 2, I think is the one that I like. And we are done. Oh, we got to choose a keepsake. I always choose a golden seed because everything else you can get. And yeah, there we go. If you are watching this, let me know in the chat. I can't see. I told it to overlay some stuff on the screen, but anyway. So here we go. I'm going to experience this like you may have never seen this game. You may have never played this game. You may be watching this deciding whether or not you want to. So here it is. I'll let you watch this. It's amazing.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
So there's America shattering the Elden Ring.
Across the fog, the lands.
And this is in our home across the fog. I wonder if across the fog is a reference to we as Tarnished are from the Shadow Realm
Now,
and our home is across the fog.
Marika the
Or
Eternal
maybe we're dead and we are in the
is
Shadow
nowhere
Realm
to be found.
and we're going to be resurrected into the lands between to
And in
finish
the
this quest to repair the Elden Ring.
Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Hmm. Godwyn the Golden.
Marika's offspring, demigods all,
This is an awesome intro.
claimed the shards.
And if you're watching this after the fact, I don't blame you if you fast forward it and get to the gameplay.
The mad taint
Because it is
their newfound
pretty cool,
strength.
if I do say so myself. I guess I can say so because
The shattering.
it's the devouring serpent. It's been a while since I've watched this.
A war from which no lord arose.
Oh, Melania. That's a hard
A
fight.
war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
This is awesome. It's been so long since I've seen this. Now I'm watching it with different eyes because I actually know what's going on.
Horaloo,
Oh, Godfrey, Horaloo, there's Siraj. I missed that when I first watched it.
a brilliant gold mask. Fear,
The deathbed companion. The loathsome dung eater.
and Sir Gideon
And that
of
peckerhead, Gideon, the all-knowing.
all-knowing.
Look at all those ears. Oh, that's the symbolism of he's always listening. Alright, fade to black. Now we're going to be face down in the water.
And
One other.
whom grace would again bless,
That's us. That's Uno. Little one-eyed Uno.
tarnished,
Incidentally, he's Uno because he only has one eye.
cross the fall to the lands between, to stand before the
Elden Ring. I didn't realize how long this intro was.
the Elden Lord.
Yeah, we've been 10 minutes already. Oh, that's right. We don't end up in water yet. We got to get the tarnish whiz in the finger because we need that. Incidentally, that's where is the tarnish whiz in the finger? Yeah, that's item for online play can only be used from the messages menu. Oh, okay. I thought so this is where you can write messages. Well, there's Stormvale. On a clear day, you might be able to see that knight that's down there. There's a crucible knight, and you get a pretty good incantation from it. I say pretty good. It's a neat incantation. I just don't like that head covering. We are not. I'm going to fight this thing, but I'm not going to beat it. Like, ew. Nope. Nope. That's no good. Ah. Yep, I'm dead. You make one mistake there, and you're a goner. All right, we're just gonna let this cutscene play. I've got the haptic feedback. I've just fell in the water. And here we go. Now we're going to see a woman, see, face down in the water. So there's something here that I'm watching this on purpose. I read something where Melina puts a ring on your finger? I don't remember that.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
I think that ring on her finger is the one with which she calls the spectral steed Torrent. Alright, so she is bending down.
His kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
We don't care about the Golden Order. We want to tear that down. Alright, did y'all see her put a ring on our finger? Like, I see no ring. Alright, we're stirring, so that means she's gone. For a fella that started out on an 8-bit Nintendo, actually, I really started out on an Atari. My older sister had an Atari. Alright, we're going to go through, well, first off, I put these on these right here. And now let's go, oh, you big dummy. Wasn't supposed to do that. Let's go to equipment, and let's get that off of that. Alright, now. And you're not going to see a whole lot of hot swapping, or you're not going to see a whole lot of stuff, anything fancy. It's just fundamentals. I'm going to go ahead and rest at this grace to refill this FP, not because I think I'll need it, just I'd rather need it and not have it, or I'd rather have it not need it than need it and not have it. And keep an eye on your flask. We want to add a charged flask. Now then, we're going to run through this tutorial. It's a really interesting concept, this tutorial. It teaches you the mechanics of the game by experience. And of course, oops, sorry, I did that Ash of War because for a while I played this game, probably about 1,000 hours I played this game, where my crouch button was bound to L2 and my L2 Ash of War button was bound to the L3. And I found that worked well. But, yeah. Now I think you're supposed to, there we go. That teaches you to do a charged R2 to guard break. I can't remember what I was saying, but, oh yeah. Every once in a while, so I've changed it back to where my trigger is the Ash of War and the crouch is I figured I would change it back because the developers put it that way on purpose, so probably it's better, regardless of what I think. And it tends to be. I mean, I've gotten back used to it pretty quickly. And so, like, crouching, second nature. At running R2. So, like, there, you notice I'm running through this. I'm not exploring anything. I've already done this a lot. We're about to go fight the toughest boss in the game. I can't believe I traded that. Alright. There is a Statue of America. And, yeah, it's really nice because if you die, you spawn right there. And you don't have to go through a long run back. Now, y'all fight this fella the way y'all want to fight him. I'm going to parry him. I love parrying. Come on. Now we get our first emote. Strength. What would I do? Point forwards, jump for joy, rest, rally and cry. What is? Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here's rally and cry. Do jump for joy. All right, we're going to put strength and jump for joy. And there's strength. No, that's beckon. You know, if you're in my defense, they look the same. Yeah, strength. That'd be so much cooler if he did it with a sword or a weapon in his hand. And there's no golden seed on that golden tree. Just the first time I ever played this game, I remember coming up through here. My son actually bought me this game because he thought what I did. Well, you know, my son bought me a PlayStation. He gave me his PlayStation 4, and oh yeah, there's the finger sever and the furrowed finger. We're not going to go in here. There's some good loot in here, but I don't have a stone sword key, and it takes looks like it takes 2 stone sword keys. Maybe we'll come back and do that. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna play this playthrough, building this build for arcane. I'm gonna do it region locked. In other words, I've got to do everything on Limgrave and Weeping Peninsula before I defeat Godfrey in Stormvale. But right here, this is the majestic view. You step out here into this open world, like you see Stormvale over there. You see the Divine Tower of Stormvale. You see that big bridge in the background that's broken. And you see all of this, the Church of Ella right there. It's amazing. I mean, it's just, now we're going to go talk to Ovari, but I want to get this item. This is the golden effigy. These, what are these called? I can't remember. That may be Stakes of America, and then there's Statues of America. I'd have to look. Tarnished, are we? Yeah, of course you have. I am maidenless, you old coot. We won't die in obscurity, I promise you that. I ain't really, I've never looked at this shield. Boy, it's a pretty shield.
Are you familiar with grace?
Yes.
That gives life to you, tarnished.
There's Uno.
You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction. That,
Yes, indeed, Grace's guidance holds the answers. Yes, so you can follow, even if it leads you to your grave. So, that fella right there, we're going to leave him alone. I could probably beat him, but it would take me 2 hours to get in the rhythm to beat him at just starting. So, that's not good entertainment as far as I'm concerned. We're going to touch this Grace to light it up, and then we're going to see which way the Grace tells us to go. If you'll notice, it points us to the Church of Ella. So we're going to go. We're going to run. And we're not going to aggro that big bad beast boy. That tree sentinel, that vigor check, that skill check, actually. Remember, the name of this channel is Didn't Get Good. If the name of the channel was I Got Good, we'd kill that tree sentinel. But it didn't get good, so we're going to avoid the tree sentinel. Always touch the Grace. If you don't, you'll forget. And you will forget at the most inopportune time. That's a smithing stone. That's right, I'm not after your throat. So we're going to purchase with our 600 runes. What should we purchase with our 600 runes? We're going to purchase a torch and a crafting kit. And then we got to come back and get the rest. Oh yeah, so right here, before you're able to go to the round table hold, you can come here and you can use this blacksmith. What is that? An anvil to upgrade your weapons, but you can only upgrade them to level 3. Which, interestingly enough, somber weapons, every level is 1.5 levels. of a regular smithing stone weapon, yet you can upgrade a somber stone to level 3, which is like level 8 for somber stones. So you can get a pretty powerful weapon before you ever go to the round table hold. Oh, I didn't think a one-handed charged R2 would kill him in one lick. Ha! I whiffed. As you're playing through this, as you walk by stuff, you kind of want to spam the triangle button to pick things up. Oops, I thought he was gonna. Come on. Well, I can't parry. Come on. So all of your parry tools have different frames, startup frames, parry frames, and all that good stuff. And I am used to, I just took that, but come on. I am used to parrying with another tool, and so I got to get the timing back with this. But anyway, so I'm just making sure to pick up stuff. Now, I know there's a cave up here. I'm going to leave that cave alone for right now because I want to go get Torrent. And don't forget to pick up these golden runes because runes come pretty precious in the early game. There is a cheese, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do the cheese for this playthrough. Sometimes, like when I'm just building, like if I want to build a character for PvP, I'll go through and I'll get Torrent, and then I'll go get the Uchi It's got blood hemorrhage on it, and I'll go to the big dragon in Caelid. And there's a glitch that you can do where you can get a couple 100,000 runes pretty quickly. And well, anyway, let's watch this cutscene. I'll finish what I'm talking about there. This woman ought to look familiar to us. She apparates.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog.
See, I wonder, does that mean that we were in the Shadowland? Greetings, tarnished traveler.
I offer you an accord.
We'll take it. I need that horse.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Yes, I have.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Well, I've played through this game a bunch, so I don't need the guide, but I do need the aid, and I do need the horse.
Our maidenness.
Yes, so you act as my maiden.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Okay.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
All right, I accept.
Settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into stars.
Yes, another matter.
Bequeath to you this ring.
Now, maybe what I was listening to, maybe this is, because this is technically the beginning of the game. So maybe
Use it. It will summon
that's the rings they're talking about.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
All right, so Torrent has chosen us. Now, a cool mechanic about this game is we are now in nighttime. Enemies aren't as aggressive at nighttime. They don't aggro as fast. But there are enemies that come out only at night, and there's some bats flying around over there. And down that path is a a black rider, like a, what are they called? Oh, I'll tell you what, let me do this. Come on. There we go. I just like parrying. That, I need to get the timing down on different parry tools. All right. Do I have enough? Oh my! I need Dex to use that. So, if you have enough, if you have the minimum amount of dexterity to use a weapon, but you don't have enough strength, you can two-hand the weapon. And you can use it despite your oh, you can't parry that, dummy. Now this is another thing. See how I bounced off? But I was able to bait the parry out of him. Now, if you swing your weapon two-handed, you won't bounce off a shield like that. You'll go through it, but your attack isn't interrupted. Let me do this. Pull his aggro. Come on, sucker. This dude's hard for me to parry. Well, I say that, I got lucky. Now, let's give him an R2 wake up. Boom! And no. Whoa! There we go. What did I get? Oh, I got a partisan. That's not bad. No dex to use it. Alright, I'm going to go light this bond, or I'm going to go touch this grace. And then I'm going to fast travel back to the Church of Ella. Oh, I should have grabbed the map. Anyway, I'm only fast traveling to the Church of Ella to get the Spirit Caller Bell. I'm a big dummy. Right there. Don't hit that person. If you hit that person right there, they'll leave. And you can still do the quest line. No. Nope. Nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm an old school gangster. I don't admit to nothing. I didn't merely forget. Talk. Well, ask again. I cannot call the spectral seed. Yes, I'm stubborn. It is wise. The lands between are home to liars and cheats aplenty. It will. She knows that we are the one. But now we have the Spirit Caller Bell and the Lone Wolf Ashes, which I don't really use. I use Ashes of War in boss fights and stuff like that. Alright, now we got 935. Welcome back. Purchase. What do we need? Let's see. We can craft bone arrows, glowstones, invigorating cured meat, invigorating white cured meat. Let's do that. Alright. Goodbye. Now, we're going to go back to that cave. And we're going to get our first talisman. And kill our first technical boss. And in the beginning, you try to kill as much stuff as you can, because even though you only get like 64 runes for these soldiers of Godric, you know, it adds up. You kill 10 of them, that's 600 and something. You kill 20, that's 1200. And that's pretty good for this low level. That gets you a couple of levels. Incidentally, despite what I'm going to do, which is level up Dex enough to use the Lord Sworn Straight Sword or Great Sword, you need to level your Vigor first. In fact, it would be wise to like if you didn't know anything about this game at all, my suggestion would be level your Vigor to 30 before you do anything else as far as your damage stats are concerned. Like for instance, you can break down stats into three. You have damage stats, you have resource stats, and you have defense stats. Your defense stat is vigor. Okay. Now your damage stats, leveling them up, which is strength, dex, faith, intelligence, and arcane, and you level them up, they offer some damage negation to certain elements and stuff. But leveling up your vigor raises your vitality, I think, and your defense against standard like physical damage, not elemental damage. Oh, that wolf is gonna kill me. Should have been concentrating on the game instead of the pontificating. Now, we're going to see if I can get him with a dagger. Oh, I can. Oh, come on. Best I remember, these things staggered easy. By George, I was wrong. They don't stagger easy. Now, you sucker. Sakes alive. Now, your first talisman that you typically get if you're just exploring everything thoroughly is a fire talisman that the ancient dragons who ruled in prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragons has become a symbolic of all manner of protections. The talisman depicting a red ancient dragon boosts fire damage negation. Oh, here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Well, let me check my inventory. I think I grabbed that cracked pot. I can't remember. There's a cracked pot in here that's that's probably more valuable than the talisman. Praise the message, but still no item. You're right. Oh well, I guess I grabbed it. Yeah, because I didn't buy anything from Kale, did I? Let me just go back. I cannot remember. I remember when. All right, purchase. Oh yeah. Now we got those. We probably really should have leveled up, but we're just outfitting. And now what am I going to do? I'm going to pass time to daytime. I'm not going to talk to Melania every time the menu prompts it. My suggestion is do that on your own playthrough. Now we're going to go and farm a few runes and try to level up a couple levels of Dex for Dex until we can use the. Although I know I'm kind of liking this axe. Until we can use the Lord Sworn Great Sword. Now, see, I did it again right there. You can sneak up on people. And you can backstab them. Critical hits are wonderful hits. I wonder, do I? Yeah, it gives us a little. In the beginning, I'm not worried about drip. I don't care how it looks. Let's go through and do this. Boop. Oh, see, I missed. Now we want to run in here really quick and kill this man with the horn. Oh, he's down there with the field boss. Oh, okay, you're a had lad if he does that. You gotta... We're going to go reset this because I am no match to take on the entirety of that village at once. Or it's not a village, it's the gate front ruins. I'll tell you what I'll do. Hey man, pay attention to me. That's it. Come on, honey. Come on, big boy. Oh. Oh, I messed up there. See, this is where parrying is awesome when it works. But for some reason, I've lost the... Yep. I lost the timing on it. I don't know why. I do that sometimes. Remember, the channel is called Didn't Get Good. We're trying to get good. I don't want to start over with the Stake of America. I want to go to the last grace visited. It gives you an option. The Stake of America is up on the hill. Now, if you'll notice on that compass, it tells you where your runes are so you can go find them. So far as I know, there's only one area of the game where if you lose a large amount of runes, or any runes, like if you die, there we go. Your pile of runes will be smaller once you get back to them. And there's a lower reason because of that, but it only happens as one part of the game. And let me tell you something, it is not good. I've got a max character that I do playthroughs in high new games, and when you get to Journey 7, that's the runes that you get for killing enemies is maxed out, and the damage is maxed out. So, and sometimes you got to create some space. What I just did there was called a guard counter. You guard, and then you do a heavy attack once you're hit. Incidentally, you get iframes for some stuff. I didn't mean to do that. I meant the guard counter. Come on. You might think, Tony, why don't you do that instead of parrying? Because that's not nearly as cool as parrying. I'm just saying. Incidentally, we need to... Oh, I thought we had stuff here. Hop. Always get the smoldering butterflies. They come in handy. There we go. We got a brass shield. That's not good for us now because it's so heavy. We don't have enough stamina. And yes, I know it's stamina. It's stamina to be funny. It's queen to make it funny. Now we got the map. Now you'll see there's Limgrave open up. Incidentally, technically south here, that is also Limgrave, although it's the Weeping Peninsula. But I think most people consider that to be Limgrave because even this dark spot over here, when you go east right here, there's a Mistwood Forest or Misty Forest or whatever. I don't know what it's called. And but it is still Limgrave. Now what I want to do. I tell you what I do want to do. I want to level up. Let me see. Looks like... Oh, I only need one. Okay. Level up. One in Dex. One in Vigor. Now then... Incidentally, if you'll notice, see on the character status, attack power 161. That's for the Lord Sworn's Greatsword. 153 for the Battle Axe. I don't have enough stats to use the flail, so it's 67. That's greatly reduced. I need 2 more decks to use the Partisan, because that's only 73. Even the torch has almost as much damage as the Lord Sworn Greatsword right now. See how heavy this shield is? This is a medium shield and it weighs 3. That's a medium shield and it weighs 7. That's a difference of 5 units of measure. I don't know what the units of measure are. I'm assuming pounds. But that's why I use this large leather shield with parry on it, because it just makes sense. Heavy attack. Whee! Oh, I forgot. Now we got a... Yeah, boy. Man, y'all are something about a great sword moveset. Oh, I want to die. Yep. I was stun locked. Yeah, you sucker, looking at me. I swear they coded it in such a way sometimes as whenever an enemy kills you, he looks up at the camera. I remember whenever I was first playing this game, the Albinarics on the road to the monastery or whatever on Mogwin Palace, you'd farm those Albinarics to get your runes for leveling up in the higher levels, and you'd make a mistake and one of them would get you. And it's so funny, it's like they look right at the camera with them big old soulless eyes. Now, I'm out of daggers, so I can't... You know what? We're just going to do this. Ooh! I love that. That's so satisfying. Oh, that's no good. Come back here. Don't mess with me, mister. Boom. Look at that critical damage. Alright, whoop. Get off me, dog. This is... almost died because of poor stamina management. Alright. Now, if you're wondering why I like this sword, first off, I like great swords, but look at the... Whoop! I didn't realize that aggroed, old dude. It's got a multiplier for critical damage. Its multiplier's 110 instead of 100. So you get a boost whenever you do a critical. Oh, dummy. There we go. I need a... Whoa. I forgot, I ain't got no poise. If you're wondering, I'm used to... I gotta concentrate on the game and quit trying to give commentary when I'm in the middle of a fight. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I normally play with a tank build. One of my favorite characters to play with is this character named Dunner. He's a level 200, and he is built. He's built to trade. In fact, I had a pretty skillful and famous, at least in the world of Elden Ring, YouTuber and Twitch streamer invade our world, and it was my turn. So when I'll be with my buddies, and we'll lure invaders, and we'll be down on meta level. Now, admittingly, I was a little bit over leveled. The host was 150, and I was 200. So I was just just a tad over leveled. But I was able to defeat that invader because my character set up to trade, and I was actually able to three-shot a meta, an optimized meta player with my big strength build. So I'm used to playing where I trade. The problem is, in the early game, you don't have a lot of endurance and stamina and poise to trade with. Oh, why did that not come out? My parry didn't come out. Yep. I got to get a small shield. They got a bigger parry window. I know I'm missing it just by 1 or 2 frames. I know the channel's name didn't get good, but I am good at parrying. I just concentrating on trying to give commentary. And I'm not used to the timing of this shield here. We're going to go clear this out. There is, incidentally, a crafting book over here. We'll do a run in R2. So sometimes with the dogs and the wolves, you got to be careful because they do a double tap attack. And when you go to guard counter them, they'll do that right there. It's a really quick, just kind of jab that will stagger you out or interrupt your attack. It'd be really nice if I got a... Nope. As I say, I want their sword. It's one of my favorite swords in the game is the dismounter. Never underestimate the power of the neutral R2. Oh, incidentally, I cleared this mob, so now I got my flask back. Alright, we're going to get this over here. That'll come in handy whenever we're... So, south, like you can jump down in this ravine, and you go south, and we can go to Patch's Cave, but we got to fight this invader, Nereus, or whatever. Just for the runes, I'm going to go back through this, and I'm going to clear out this encampment again. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Well, why am I doing that? Let's do this number. Let's head north here, and we'll pick up some furrow blooms. Lightning, what are they called? Lightning furrow blooms or whatever? Yeah, fulgur. Fulgur. I cannot use these right now, but once I get the crafting book where I can craft lightning pots, they'll come in handy. Alright, sheep. Oh, good grief. I just died because of those sheep. 3,000 runes almost. So we're going to go back and get them. I don't know how long I've been streaming here. Anyway, been streaming right at 50 minutes. Okay, we're going to bypass the camp. I don't have to kill those wolves. But the very first thing we're going to do is go get our runes, because I don't want to lose 3,000 runes. And again, I understand that 3,000 runes aren't a lot. Go back and get these while we're here. Alright, we're going to forego the storm giants at the storm hill. Neutral R2, neutral R1, R1. Are you dead? Did that get you? Yeah, boy. Alright, I'm going to parry this dude. I need to find some daggers. Kale's got daggers, I think. I can throw some daggers. I like using daggers to pull aggro. I said I was going to parry him. Hold on. I don't know if I can parry him or not. Come on, Tony. Now. Do the thing. Nope. Oh. I mean, I'm just a frame off. Well, I don't know what that was. That was more than a frame off. Yeah, hit me. Alright, this is it. If I don't get him now, we're just going to kill him regularly. Well, no, I got one more in me. Alright, we're going to sink all this 3,500 into vigor. And we will go to... How many? Oh, I got 14 runes left. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's clean out this ruins. And that'll give me enough to buy some daggers and some stuff from Kale. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. And you're like, well, Tony, if you knew it was going to happen, why did you make the mistake? Because I was already committed to it. See, if I had some daggers, I could throw and aggro that wolf, make it chase us. Oh, I do got to go down here. I forgot about that. I got to get the whetstone. No, I tell you what we'll do. After this, we're going to go to this other merchant, and we're going to buy what he has to offer, because he has a little short bow that I need, and some arrows. Where's the big boy? Did I kill him? I didn't kill him already. Oh, he got lucky with hyper armor. I did not kill that knight, and he's gone. Oh, nope, right there he is. Oh, that's wonderful. Now let's wake him up like this. Well, that just missed. That's gonna get him. All right. Wonder. Oh, come on, little wolfies. Now the wolves are really good at pulling aggro. Like when you're clearing out, they'll die. Oh, good grief. They'll die pretty quickly at this level. And I don't think there's but one playthrough I even leveled the wolves up. See, they got me cleaning out these mobs. Got me like 1,000 runes. That's good. Now the cool thing about it is you can send the wolves back, or they'll just go back on their own. The farther you get from an area where you can, I see them, they just blinked out of existence right there. Well, they got too far from the area that we can summon in. All right. Yeah, 1,304. What we're going to set here, we're going to sit here and reset. Let's go to Kale, see if there's anything here. Purchase. Okay, I can purchase 34 of these. And hold on a second. What is this? Holy water pot, roll top water pot. Roll top. I don't need that yet. I'm gonna get 34 of these. Now you're thinking, well, Tony, I thought you was on the way to another merchant, and you just spent all your money. I did. The money that I just spent, we're going to get back whenever we kill this troll. Well, we're going down here to the beach. Boop. If I can remember where it is. There it is. There's our troll. That does good poise damage. I mean, oh, nope, I didn't make it. There we go. Now we're going to get his critical. Now we're going to start resetting that poise meter. Ah, I was tied there. I couldn't jump out. Oh, I need a sweeping attack, a dummy. Haha, calculated risk. See the runes we got for that? Now we're going to go down here. If you want to farm for feathers and feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birds right there. If you shoot them with an arrow, they won't fly off. But if you do anything else, you can throw a knife at them, you can try to run over there and kill a bunch of them, they'll fly off. Like right there, you can shoot these 2 birds with arrows from right here and they won't fly off. Now, let me... Well, that one didn't fly off. Nope, there he went. See, I got a flight pinion and I got a 4-footed foul foot. Four-footed fowl-foot. Say that 10 times or 5 times fast. What? All right, my first playthrough, this guy jump scared me. I thought he was an NPC, but he is not. I don't know what he's doing down here. All right. And he's the only mob in his group of mob, or he's the only person in his mob, so we got the flask. Now we're going to go. Now those land octopus, you can kill them. They're pretty good. In fact, they're not a bad little. Nope, wrong button, dummy. There we go. You can stagger them and get the crit pretty easy. They have all kinds of hit points, but they're easy to stagger and get the crit. But you gotta hit them in the beak. But check out these rooms. 320. Not bad. And you get strip of white flesh. It's land octopus ovary. What do we have here? Land octopus ovary. Oops. See, one charged heavy staggered it. There we go. Incidentally, a real quality of life thing. We don't kill the dogs. Those are dogs. A real quality of life thing is the mechanic that whenever your enemy that you slain drops something, there's a visual cue, so you don't have to wait around to see if an item spawns in. I don't want any trouble. I want this, and I want... No. $20 for now. Firebone arrows. Oh. Hold on. Is that a... Oh, that's no skill. I want it to parry. Alright, we're going to get this cookbook, and we're going to get... Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can sell something here to... Surely I've gotten some armor or weapons. Oh, I do have a weapon I don't want. That'll give us 100. That'll give us 100. And that's it. That's it. Alright. Purchase. Now we got our that. Alright. I think there might be a golden fowl foot over here. Laying on the ground. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. Oh, am I right? I was right. What's the deal with this? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I don't believe I've ever gotten up this way. I've almost 3,000 hours in the game. I don't think I've ever done that. All right, now we are going to go up here and we are going to we're going to clear this catacomb, and I believe that'll be the end of our playthrough because it's 4 o'clock where I am. I got work to do. We. All right, there's nothing in there that we need. Now, for those of you that are watched this deep into this, if you did, probably what I want to do is I will have 2 different live streams. I may do 2 live streams. I sit down 2 times a day to play this, and I thought, well, if I'm going to sit down 2 times a day to play, I might as well live stream it. So I think one of the times that I sit down is going to be me practicing PvP, like going into the Coliseum and all that. And then the other time will be me doing PvE, like this playthrough. A proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. Now, this is beautiful FromSoft Miyazaki lore that's better experience. Like, it's his environmental storytelling. You like there's no, like, this guy right here. Look, what does this even mean? We don't know what this means, but we will know what this means whenever we get to the end. All right, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and put this on because it does offer a little bit more protection. Yep, there we go. Now, you got to be careful with these because those imps, first off, their weapon causes blood buildup, but they will bleed you quickly. And when that hemorrhage pops, man, you're done with your. All right. Wake that dude up, get him down. Come on over here, mister. See the hemorrhage? Now there's, if I recall correct, up there's. Come on, sucker. No, you don't throw nothing at me. You know, you have a. You stupid sucker. There we go. Trying to get him to come down. All right, I need to save my arrows. I got those arrows specifically for the. Oh, there's another one. See if I can throw this at him. There we go. Wake him up. Come on to me. Fully charged art. Yeah. All right. They're just things you learn to do as you go through this game. I really wish I had some regen. I wish I had a little lantern. Now this is why I got the. Now you shoot that. Boop. Now just stand here. See? It goes down. Now. See that? You gotta shoot that one again, but look, there's an item right there. But you better watch it because I guarantee you there's probably something. No? Alright, hello, it's a prattling plate. Anyway, if you wanna. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but it said, hello. And there's several of those prattling prates throughout the game. Whoa, I missed. Oh, I guess I did. Now then. Okay. Right there is where we have to go. But we got to go here because We like items. Now, think about it. If you just walked in there all willy-nilly at this level, those things would have got you. That's what we want. We want that ghost glovewort. There's ghost gloveworts and grave gloveworts. Ghost gloveworts are for the spirit ashes that, basically, it's spirit ashes that have a name. He hasn't woke up yet. He should have. Wee. Now you better believe when you got something like that you focus on, if you just run in there, there's going to be something run out. Like he wants you to come get him. Now check it. Be wary of right. Now if you're not used to this game, take advantage of these messages. In fact, I'm going to applaud this message. It's only got 6 ratings, but you know what? Somebody took the time to say, "Hey, dummy, watch out for the right." I am surprised as many of these things that we've killed that their weapon hadn't dropped yet. Now there's the wandering noble ashes, and there's a grave. Now then, we go down here. And it takes some exploring. It took me forever to figure out, oh, dummy, drop down here. There's another grave glovewort. Wait a second, what in the world? Somewhere. I know where. I've got 2. I'm going to go, before I fight this boss. You know what? I'm just going to check. So, the furrow calling finger remedies you make from Erdley flowers. They're found everywhere in the lands between. But I'm going to go multiplayer. I'm going to pop one. I'm going to see if we got any. Oh, we do. Okay, so I'm going to go reset. And I'm going to go do some jolly co-op. And that may be what I do for this playthrough. I may, as I'm going through, I may just make sure that my weapon, in other words, I level up as the game expects you to level up. But here's the deal. If I went and I farmed a bunch of runes and I got up to level, let's say 125, but I only had a level 2 or 3 weapon, it wouldn't let me, I wouldn't be able to match with anybody organically. Yep, that's the voice. So we got to let this dude load in. Now, hopefully one of these fellas or one of these gamers have bought the game pre-ordered the game. and we'll get the ring emote. That's what I'm after. All right, let's go. I do not like these things. Oh, stamina, stamina, stamina. Whoops. Give me that, give me that, yeah. Boom. Hope he's gonna blow, he's gonna blow. Oh, wow. All right, so they didn't have the... All right, we're going to go back to the beginning, and this is probably... Let's see, how long have we been doing this? An hour and 16 minutes? Let's do this. First off, let me see. Okay, I got 2,101 rooms. We've got that cleared out. Let's go over here, and we'll do box. We'll start box quest line, and I promise this will be it. Look, man, I love playing this game so much. Here, I but you see that starburst? All right, I'm not pretending I can't see you. You literally have been turned into a tree. And here's the deal. I love... See this? You're going to see this. So don't tell me Miyazaki didn't add stuff in here for people who are differently abled. If you're deaf and you don't notice the subtitles on the screen, you're going to see this and you're going to come get it, and then you're going to trigger Bach to say something. And you're going to notice, yeah, this tree right here is different. Now don't hit him again. Yes, I remember some clod turned me into a tree. That's it. You're welcome. He's going to give us some mushrooms. Incidentally, evolutionists posit that the reason humans started differentiating themselves from the other primates is because back whenever we were less than what we are now, we found the magic mushrooms in the forest. All right. I guess the Church of Ella is a place to go, and then we'll clear out Box Cave, and then we'll be done. And then tomorrow we'll pick up where we left off. What, 2,403? I think I'll kill this troll on the way down there, get another 1,000 runes. Alright, we gotta... So evidently he's down long enough to get a charged R2. Oh, I thought that would kill him. I'm glad I wasn't. So, when you know you're going to get Flask back, whether you kill a PvP invader or you're an invader and you kill kill a phantom, or if you know that you've killed the last of the horde, drink your flask if you're full, and then you'll drink your flask, and then it'll replenish you, and it's like a free flask. It's not the drop from these enemies here. You can get that rickety shield, and that rickety shield it's a really good shield. It's got parry on it, and it's a small shield, so it has a large window. Oh. So we're going to get to summon in our first NPC summon. Old Knight Istolf. Or Kristoff, or whatever. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to... Oh, I summoned 2 of them, so we're not going to get Kristoff. Oh, well. Or Istolf, or whatever his name is.
You must leave this place at once. You'll end up just like me. Hey! Hey!
All right. Boom. So far as I know, the only thing in this, you got to kill the demi-human beast, the mother or whatever. So as you're going through your own playthrough here, Kristoff is right there, or Istolf, or whatever his name is. So now we got... Oh, nope, get out of there. Come on, don't die on me. Don't die on me. Oh, I need some stamina. Uh-oh. Had a furl finger die. You know, these things... Ah! I couldn't heal. Crazy. Those I'm not bringing 2 of them in anymore. And I'll still bring 2 in. Oh, there's nobody here. Oh. All right. Now the reason I shut the furl finger off is because I'm going to use the wolves to help manage. Oh, I forgot. I can't two-hand my sword. Come on. Old Knight Istvan. I don't know what I was saying in the beginning. That's it, Old Knight. Get 'em. All right, just in case, I'm going to come up here And we'll see if we can get a cooperator. There's one. Give him strength as he comes in. I know, Bach. Now, I can't summon my wolves. But let's play this a little different. Be a little bit more aggressive. This old knight messed with my critical hit. Oh, that. Now, one is dead. Let's just go ahead and get that dude. He's causing problems. Oh, there's my teammates. You can't play that a team, folks. I mean, you can, but it's nice whenever they're awesome. Good work, gamer. Yeah, boy, she's coming after you. You don't like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go out this back way. Because there's a Church of the Dragon communion out here on this island, and it's honestly, I don't think I've ever bought anything from it because the one in Kaled is just as accessible, and it is from where you get the named. Like you can only purchase some of the dragon incant. Oh, there's Rickety's shield. It's a small shield. It's a medium shield. Ha ha. Um, the reason I'm excited about the Rickety shield is because of the parry frames it has. And right there's the church. All right, going to touch of grace. I'm going to go in here, and I'll show you if you're not familiar with this. There's a Church of Dragon Communion, and you can only get Dragon Maw, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Fire. Now, these are very good, actually, but they are not as good as the named incants. I don't know, I say Dragon Claw and Dragon Maw are in a class by themselves. Dragon Claw is good. It might not hurt to have that in your back pocket. But that's it. Now, we go back to Bach to get his quest started because we're going to give him the sewing needle and stuff. And it's not bad. We're a minute 29 seconds, and we've already well into building a character. and all that good stuff. Now, I will tell you this: the more uh, the more people we have watching, like we start building this audience and stuff, the more people we have watching. Um, I'll do longer live streams if we've got 10, 15 people in the audience or something. But I've been on here an hour and a half talking to myself, which is fine. I mean, that's what streamers do whenever they start. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm gonna give me some endurance, just a little, and just no, I'm not. I'm gonna do it in vigor. We need vigor. Like if you're like I'm gonna practice what I preach. I've got enough strength and dex to use my current weapon, and therefore we're going to lead by example. So tomorrow, hopefully about the same time, we'll be on here, and we'll just start knocking this stuff out. Um, we got this Everjail to explore. We've got the this cave here. We've got Patch's cave. So we'll just start knocking some of this stuff out. And before we ever cross the gate front, like the big gate here, sorry, the gate front. Before we cross the gate front and go up into here, we'll do all this stuff. I think, yeah, yeah, and then like there's another cave up here. We get the Shamshir. All right, folks, that's all I've got for us today. I'm going to warp to the Church of Ella just to get out of this cave, so I'm not starting in the dark. And I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you enjoyed my silly commentary. Like I said, I'm an old man, and my son bought me a PS5 in order to enjoy God of War Ragnarok. And, nope, not God of War Ragnarok, just God of War 2018. No, that's not true. Why did he get me that PS5? Oh well, he bought me a PS5 for Christmas, but he gave me his PS4 when he bought a PS5 so I could play God of War. And he may have bought me the PS5 just as a gift. But I noticed him fighting the fire giant on Elden Ring, and I was like, what in the world is that? And he was telling me about the game, and I didn't pay any attention to it. And he talked about how awesome it was. And incidentally, he was fighting the fire giant with 16 vigor. He had no idea about anything. It was when the game first came out, and he refused to I'll get it out in a minute, to do anything like look up guides or whatnot. And he probably battled the fire giant. He probably spent 2 or 3 hours for 2 or 3 days. And he just memorized the moveset. I'm going to see if there's anything I can sell off here. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to sell that. I don't want to sell that. All right. And I downloaded this one game from like 2012 called Lords of the Fallen. And he said, well, that's a Souls-like. So you like that game? I like it pretty well. He said, well, you may really like Elden Ring. And so he let me game share with him. And let me tell you something, buddy. It's awesome. I like it. And he don't really play it much anymore because he doesn't like PvP, but I love PvP. So he's gone to Helldivers and Dragon's Dogma and Baldur's Gate and all that good stuff. And we still play together from time to time. But anyway, so yeah, all that to say this. I really hope if you've watched this, I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy my content. And I hope you subscribe. And the content will do nothing but get better. The audio will do nothing but get better. I got to figure some stuff out. But anyway, that's all I've got here. Thank y'all so much. And yeah, we'll catch you later.